What's going on, everybody? This is Darnell Thompson, aka Gemini, and I'm doing my process presentation on Chronicles of Gemini, Volume 1 Tales from the Edge. This is a project that I've been working on since August of last year, but throughout the course of this degree program and these recent classes, I've been able to polish it up nicely. And this is my final presentation. I've dedicated about 8 to 10 hours per week collectively to doing this project. I've been making sure that I revise all of the scripts, downloaded the EPUB and the Mobi versions of this. I've actually submitted it to draft to digital. I've designed the cover art for each one of the stories, and I've made sure that the stories have been consistent. I want them to sound like, if you guys know the series Black Mirror, I wanted to give that type of vibe or something like the Twilight Zone. So that's how I've been cultivating the tone of the story. I've cultivated each of the stories to have the same type of tone and match the same vibe. The stories start off as a normal story, but they take a dark, sinister turn at the end of them, and that is kind of the mantra for the entire series. Fun fact: a lot of the stories that are in here are either based off of something that I've experienced personally or something that I've witnessed. However, it is a struggle with my busy life to maintain momentum, to balance personal life, business life, and school life, and correcting and revising everything to make it perfect. One of the biggest things I've learned is to not rush the process. You want to slow down, take your time, and really put your heart and soul into it, because the more real it is coming from you, the more impactful it is to the readers and the viewers. So stories like Wrong Turn, it's a very personal experience because it's something that I've experienced. As I mentioned, the story started off as a normal story, but with my creative mind, I like taking regular, normal experiences and putting a dark turn at them in. So the story started off as something I experienced, but the twist at the end is something that I created. And as mentioned in the previous slide, I like things to be original. So it's not something that I just rush into or just make up. It's something that I feel, something that I experience. My support team is so small as a period, but that's the way I like things. My support team is my wife. She's also in the arts, but she's more so on the music side of it. And so her music genius and my creative genius, we come together and we make things happen. Um, and our kids, they keep me on my toes, they keep me busy, and they keep me creative. And it's sad when your kids are just as creative, if not more creative than you. But challenges, as a disabled veteran, I do suffer a lot of health challenges such as sleep apnea, stress fractures, fibromyalgia. I have a lot of chronic pain and chronic sleep issues. So it is hard to get to that sweet spot where I'm fully focused, no distractions, and I can just go all out into it. Not to mention, living on a fixed income is a struggle and it's a stressor. I've been working on creating a more structured work life balance for us, but those financial hardships are what slows us down a little bit there. But it's something that I'm working towards taking care of. I've always had a creative knack for visual storytelling, but with the technology that we have now, especially AI tools, it has been able to help me bring my creative genius to life. As you see in the in my cover arts, I've learned in-depth tools like Suno, Kling AI, Google Labs, Whisk has helped me bring all of my creative ideas to the big screen. Draft to digital. This is not my first run in with Draft to digital. I used it the first time when I first generated my book series, but I was inexperienced and I rushed through the process. But now that I've learned it in depth and I know how to operate it, now the re-release to Chronicles of Gemini is on a different level. This project specifically is going to be a big boost to my creative portfolio. I'm currently a freelance content creator. I do resume writing, copywriting, AI content creation, and regular content creation. I'm on most social media platforms already in regards to gameplay and my resume writing skills. And so this project right here just adds a big confidence boost to what I'm already working on. So my next steps from here are to take this series and make it into a short film. I want to create not only a digital portfolio, but a visual portfolio that I will be able to transfer to screenplay. Also, I want this to be a boost to my platform, my social media platforms, and something that I can physically bring to the table for clients and for reviews and for social media boosts as well. One of the biggest lessons that I've learned is that creativity thrives in chaos, especially with my creative skills and my creative skill set in the dark fiction genre. It it brings it to life, the chaos that goes on in my mind, bringing it on the paper and bringing it visually. It makes it raw and authentic, and that's where I connect with my readers and my viewers. There was a lot of struggles, there was a lot of setbacks, but there was a lot of room for wins as well. And with Chronicles of Gemini Volume 1 dropping on all platforms, excluding Kindle for now, it will be on Kindle soon. I believe this is a great push into the right direction for me. And with that being said, on the next slide, I want you guys to check out the teaser trailer for the release that's coming out on July 25th of Chronicles of Gemini Volume 1, Tales from the Edge. Check it out.